The FFA Chapter Tribute is sponsored by Nationwide, the #1 farm insurer in the country. To register your FFA chapter, go to nationwidesupportsffa.com. That's nationwidesupportsffa.com. Nationwide, we stand for you.
Well, This Week in Agribusiness is continuing our tribute to FFA state officers. We're talking with the Illinois team, and joining us this week is Jordi Oliver. Jordi is the state secretary for Illinois. Jordi, thanks for chatting with us today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your background. Did you grow up in a farming family?
Actually, no. So I had horses growing up, but I was a competitive gymnast, so I was never around the farm. So agriculture was something new that I really got introduced to when I started high school.
So what prompted you to get interested in agriculture? Did you join FFA and then it grew, or did you have the interest and that prompted you to join FFA?
Yeah, so that's a great question. I actually got introduced to the show cattle world first. So I got to see a little bit about the cattle industry, how I can show and be involved in agriculture. And then my amazing ag advisor got me involved in FFA, and that just sparked my love for an organization, and it just grew from there, and here we are today.
That's fantastic. And you're a graduate of Vienna High School, the class of 2020. What did your FFA chapter excel at?
Yeah, so Vienna was a very close-knit community. It's a very small school, so we know anybody and everybody in the hallway. So the Vienna FFA chapter really excelled in a lot of events, just being involved in our chapter and our section. And one thing we really like to do is work with our alumni. We do a lot of antique tractor shows or just fun events to get the community involved and share advocacy about agriculture in our community.
That's fantastic. And now you're serving as the state secretary. What does that role require, Jordi?
Yeah, so serving as a state secretary here in Illinois, we are asked to defer a year of school. So we are full-time FFA. We are devoting our entire year to the FFA members of Illinois and National FFA. So for this year as state secretary, the big job that I do is that I take a lot of notes, which is a lot of fun at meetings. But other than that, my teammates and I, we do a lot of fun stuff together. We're presenting conferences, doing meet and greets with chapters, even if it is virtually. We're finding those ways to meet with them and make those connections.
That is fantastic. Jordi Oliver, thank you so much for taking the time to join us here this week.
Of course. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.